So we're set to go for our main event, and boy, it should be a good one. The USBA Welterweight Championship is on the line, and the guy who's coming to town here to try and take it away from James Hughes, a man who has had some chances before, he hopes this will be the one that will work. That is Nick Rupa.
Nick Rupa. Nick Rupa is back where he was 2 years ago. That is, looking for his first big win. Some ringside observers thought he got it against Kevin Pompey. Rupa was able to hold his own on the inside and fought well at times. Nonetheless, Rupa didn't get this verdict. It continued a difficult streak for him. After opening his career with 19 victories, he had now lost 3 of 4. Bad times continued against Buddy McGirt, who has won 2 world titles. Rupa was given a comeuppance by one of the game's slick boxers. This marked a low point for Rupa. He has rebounded with 3 straight victories. It gave him some momentum to bring it to this bout. Now he regards an 0-3 1993 as a big collection of experience. It may have been tough for him to take at that time, but it could pay a dividend and give him a big win tonight.
Well, definitely put me back in the rankings, get me a few more, defend my title a couple more times, and win a world title shot, hopefully end of the year or something.
And that, in fact, is James Rupa coming in here to the Civic Center in Bossier City. A young man who, except for that 1993, Dave, when he had the 2 losses in the draw, but all to good opponents, has won 3 straight since, and except for that year, has shown himself to be quite a good welterweight. And has taken a good natural route since that time. You want to get back a little bit, start down at the bottom, go for the confidence-building victories, and then boost yourself back into the elite competition. Now, in his mind, James Hughes may not be as good as Aaron Davis, Kevin Pompey, James Buddy McGirt. So, he came off of that low and has started working himself back up. Nick Rupa, the 29-year-old, who is hoping tonight will be the charm for him. And the man he's facing is turning into quite a colorful figure here on ESPN Top Rank Boxing, gaining his own cult following, Jesse James Hughes.
James Hughes is proof that boxing changes in a hurry. He was unheralded before a thrilling 1994 battle with Anthony Stevens. This USBA title bout went the way experts thought it would early. Stevens boxed smartly, controlled the pace from outside, and looked unhittable. Then came Hughes' 4 knockdowns, and they only made the fight even. Hughes needed knockdown number 5 in the final round to put the title belt around his waist. It was by far the biggest win in his career, and it was cause for celebration. How long would it last? Not very long, apparently, as he fought Adrian Stone a few months later. This time, Hughes was way behind. You can count on one hand, it seems, comebacks from big scorecards deficits. This would be one of them. Hughes has been practically shut out. Furthermore, he's won only 40% of fights that have gone the distance. But when Stone tired, Hughes was all over his one chance to win. For the 2nd straight time, he kept the judges from spoiling his night. Hughes' power continues to keep him in fights, and he wants to take on the best available and maybe go after a world title shot.
What I'm doing with this title, I'm trying to make a statement, you know, by defending it against top good fighters. You know, making a statement, hey, you know, I'm in the top 10 IBF, Felix Trinidad, where are you? Give me a shot. You know, but I'm not looking past this fight or any other fight. I take them all one at a time, you know. Try to stay focused. I stay with what got me where I'm at today. You know, a lot of times the guys get them a little title or they start doing good in the game and they get defocused is what I'd call it, you know, into the atmosphere of the money and the fame and the glory. I'm just an old Southern boy, you know. I just want a piece of the pie, too. I'm just staying focused and working hard, you know.
Well, he's just an old Southern boy with a lot of appeal. The song he comes into is I'm an Outlaw. But you know what? He's a nice guy.
He certainly is. He's played up everything to the max. Very engaging individual.
And there is Jesse James Hughes. He's got the outfit. He's got the fans. They got the cards. And I'll tell you what, He is a gritty performer, and what he lacks in skills, he makes up for in determination. All right, what do these fighters have to do to try and win this bout? The AutoZone keys to victory will tell us that. Dave has those.
Well, Al, Nick Rupa wants to establish the jab so that he can control the pace of the fight, and he would like that to be a slower pace because Hughes, if he gets the crowd behind him, can make this a whirlwind type of a brawl. That's not really what Rupa wants. Hughes started earlier than he did in the Stevens fight, where he lost the first 3 rounds, and in his last fight against Adrian Stone, he lost the first 9. He needs to be faster on there and get the inside slugfest. That is where he shines.
All right, and now James Hughes is getting the crowd behind him. He's going to every corner of this ring, trying to get them stirred up, and they are getting stirred up. We hope you are, too. We're ready to go. James Hughes, Nick Rupa. Let's go up to our ring announcer, James Bellinger.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's main event is scheduled for 12 rounds for the welterweight USBA Championship. Your referee is Lawrence Cole. In the red corner, and the challenger weighing in, in the black trunks, with the white strap weighing in at 145.5 pounds, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, with a record of 23 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, 11 by knockout, Nick Rupa. And the champion in the blue corner, wearing the black trunks, weighing in at 146.5 pounds, from Mobile, Alabama, with a record of 21 wins, 8 losses, 17 by knockout, James Hughes.
We're having fun tonight, folks. Trust me. Let's go to the USBA rules.
And James Hughes certainly is. In the USDA, no 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count. Only the referee can stop the fight, but he can consult with the physician. 10 points to the winner of a round. 3 judges score the fight. The referee does not figure into that. And a fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round.
All right, we're set to go. That's Nick Rupa, who thinks he probably came in on some kind of time warp or time continuum. He's saying, what is this facing me? There's James Hughes having a lot of fun with the Western motif and that nickname, Jesse James, and he comes right out wailing, doesn't he? And lands the left hook.
He really has enjoyed himself in the last year. The 2 wins, and especially taking the victory against Adrian Stone when he was in real bad shape. Certainly will do a lot for his frame of mind here.
Now, both these men, and you see it early in this fight, both these men have been known to get hit. They will get hit with punches, but they will also throw a lot and land a lot.
Well, when you compare, if Hughes gets into the kind of hold he did against Stone, he'll be going against an opponent who has a lot more stamina. So the early rounds for James Hughes really are bigger than in some previous fights.
Neither man is a stylist. That's certain. But both are active and both are determined.
And neither one gets cheated when he throws his punch.
Rupa really going downstairs to the body, working the body. The jab by James Hughes that kind of pushed Rupa back.
Rupa tries the hook and just missed over the top. Hughes tries to make him pay to the body.
They're both 29-year-olds who feel now is the time. You heard James Hughes, who has this USBA title, saying, hey, I'd love to fight you, Felix Trinidad. And of course, he's one of the welterweight champions.
And he's doing the smart thing by not waiting for that opportunity to occur.
Big hook by Hughes. Did that hurt Rupa? No.
Rupa came right through it and threw another shot of his own.
This will be what it is, folks. They're both going to get nailed with shots early and often.
Yeah, Hughes got everything into that shot, too.
He's got a pretty good left hook when he landed. You saw him knock Anthony Stevens down with that punch. Anthony Stevens, just by way of comparison, fought Felix Trinidad, fought him very, very well, lost late in the fight, but did very well against Trinidad. Rupa missing with the right hand. We last saw Nick Rupa against Kevin Pompey, a fight that we believe he won, though it was a very close fight. Of course, Pompey at that point a fine welterweight back in 1993.
Some good outside shots by Hughes as Rupa missed and then didn't bring his hands back. Rupa's doing a lot of work here, but the punches are going to the sides.
2 seconds remaining here in round 1. It's been an interesting round. Probably an edge to James Hughes, but if there is one, not a big one. This is just starting to heat up, and I assure you they will. Stay with us.
From a distance, this time, Hughes lands a nice right hand, backs him off with the left hand. Not exactly the orthodox way to throw that shot, but he got it home.
We head into round 2. It's scheduled for 12. The USBA title on line. They're both wearing black trunks. The James Hughes on the left of your screen. Nick Rupa, who is now closest to you. Rupa is the challenger. Hughes is